Hey guys, Furo here, bringing you a new Elder Scrolls Legends deck today. And today I want to show you some Skeever Infestation deck with an archer deck which is running the Skeever Infestation, which is a new card, a new action card from the Dark Brotherhood expansion. And this one, when you play that, spawns a 1/1 red in the left lane, a 1/1 red in the right lane, and then you're getting 2 more Skeever Infestations in your deck, and the next time you will play the card, the reds are getting +1/+1, so then you have a 2/2 on the left, 2/2 on the right, and so on and so on. So the reds are getting bigger and bigger, similar to the Hearthstone mechanic from the Jade Golems, if you know that game. Right now I'm not entirely sold on the Skeever Infestation in this deck, because normally against more aggressive decks you don't need the card, and it's giving you value against control decks, so against slower decks, because then you are spawning higher and higher creature, and the control just needs to use all its destruction cards on the reds, and that's definitely helping you. But against the aggressive decks and mid-range decks, you're not getting that much value, because normally you only have time to play the Skeever Infestation 1, 2 or maybe 3 times, but that's the maximum. So we will see how that is working for today. As I said, I'm not entirely sold, but maybe we are getting the right opponents here. He is starting with the Orc Clan Shaman as a Crusader, and if he's using the Orc Clan Shaman here, which has Breakthrough and gives all other friendly creature in the lane also Breakthrough, you know what? That is not a control deck. That is for sure an aggressive deck. We are starting here with the Brotherhood Assassin. Hopefully, Brotherhood Slayer, not the Assassin, Brotherhood Slayer. Hopefully killing then the Orc Clan Shaman next turn. And we are getting, of course, a completed contract, which is a 0-cost action card, which will give you another extra Magicka when you play that. So my experience so far, the normal archer deck with the Shout of a Scene is a bit stronger. But you might still want to try out some reds. And there's another Orc Clan Shaman. Interesting. So that was not the right card for him to drop here. Should have been something else. And also he's at 3 and only playing a 2 creature. That is not too good for him. So I would say we're killing this guy. We're getting a complete contract. Now we have the chance to play the Leaflurker. Thing that we don't like to do, and that's why we are just dropping Thieves. Drawing another card, we're getting Sanctuary Pet 1 in the face, he is pushing 3 in the face. And next turn, we might play the Leaflurker, take down the Orc Clan Shaman, might also play the Jarl, but normally he will push 3, then we are down to 24, we can only push 2, he's down to 26. So there shouldn't be any option to play the Jarl here and also draw the cards. Another thing to do would be playing the Sanctuary Pet, which is another new card from the Dark Brotherhood expansion. As lethal, costing 3/2, and you can shackle an enemy creature in the lane. It is not in both lanes like the Harpy, but only in one lane. We got the... Ooh, that is good. Moonlight Werebat is really good here. Draining, that's excellent. So I guess we are... Oh, this one as well. I guess we are killing the Orc Clan Shaman. Plus Shadow Shift, that's getting even better. So we can just clear the Orc Clan Shaman here with the double Thieves, and also can take down the Greystone Ravager, so we are keeping the Moonlight Werebat for sure alive. Plus we're drawing another card. See what we are drawing. Ungolim the Listener. Okay, so definitely Orc Clan Shaman is going down. I would say for now it might be better to just shackle the Greystone Ravager. Let's hit him on the face first. Oh, there is no help for him. We're using the Sanctuary Pet, shackling the Greystone Ravager, and we are also dropping the Ungolim the Listener. And this one is a 1/1, giving us 3 Brotherhood Assassins into the deck. And with the 1/1 we can of course just kill the Greystone Ravager without losing anything else here. And we still have a completed contract, so we could just push more. We are now ahead. That means we can play the Jarl, draw 2 more cards, Raiding Party. So the Raiding Party is definitely going on the Moonlight. Plus he might push another 2. Depends on how aggressive he's trying to proceed. I mean, the Northwind Outpost here is just buffing every friendly red creature. So that would be another 2 in the face. We are still ahead then. So not a problem. And he might want to wait and kill the Sanctuary Pet then next turn. That is more wise, but I don't know if he's that wise. There is an Orc Clan Shaman. Oh, that's the Orc Clan Captain. The other one was the Shaman, right? So the Orc Clan Captain is buffing all creatures in the lane. So now the North Fireband has 3 attack. And he was going for the face here. We don't care too much for that. And with the Giant, we're definitely interested in taking out the Northwind outpost in the near future. For now. Let's see, do we want to kill this Orc clan captain? Or do we want to draw some more cards? He's currently at 3 cards in hand, so I would say drawing a few more cards might be more interesting. We're dropping the Jarl here anyway on the left side. Gives us the option to kill the Orc clan captain. So that's an Earthbone Spinner, and there is Pahmar-raht Renegade, which is kind of a slow creature, but in this deck you need to draw a lot of cards because the Skeever Infestations are only creatures that you're dropping, but they have no effect. So you want to have more cards to draw, otherwise in the late game, if you play against control, you're just drawing Skeever Infestations all the time. So stuff like the Renegade, the Fighters, the Thieves Guild Recruit, the what else do we have? Rapid Shot, Shadow Shift. These are all cards to draw you more cards. And then you have a handful of Skeever Infestations and just dropping that on the board. So he's going for 6 in the face here. We're getting a Rapid Shot. He might also now drop a Jarl. No, he's going for the Eastmarch Crusader. Okay, looks like we might play Earthbone Spinner and Rapid Shot on the Crusader and also killing the Orc clan captain. Mogul Gatekeeper. Maybe a different plan. That's a 6-2. Allena. Yeah, Allena would be good, but I guess Rapid Shot Leaflurker is a bit better. So why not doing that? We can take down the Mogul Gatekeeper. Brotherhood Assassin, another nice card. For now, let's go and kill the units first. So we're getting rid of a lot of damage here on the left side. He has still 6, we had 18, he's at 22. We will now give him another card. There is no help, down to 20. He could easily trade here, of course. Not a problem. We might just play Allena and the Brotherhood Assassin next turn, otherwise the Giant looks really good, taking care of the Northern outpost. With the Relentless Rider here, he is definitely looking for some face damage, because the Rider is also hitting us for another 1 point. And this one's dangerous, so it might be that we're dropping Allena, or the Earthbone Spinner, we will see. Earthbone Spinner alongside the Sanctuary Pad would be another nice move.
The forest will not suffer.
Earthbone Spinner, so what are you hitting? Killing this guy. Okay.
Band together, orcs.
And another Orc clan Shaman. I'm definitely interested in killing this one. And for the rest we need to see. So it will be Earthbone Spinner.
The forest will not suffer.
Killing this guy, we still have the Fighters Guild Recruit, or we are playing the Sanctuary Pet here. Definitely getting 4 from the Earthbone Spinner. The Fighters Guild Recruit, then we could also drop the Brotherhood Assassin, but then he is... Or he might hit us in the face with more damage, because with the Sanctuary Pet we can definitely shaggle 1 unit. So how about we are shaggling the Breakthrough creature. And then we are taking care, so that would be another 4, that would be 8. Now we might be going down here. That's too fast. If we're not getting rid of the 4, he's pushing 8 and we are at 11. So with 2 cards in his hand and the Northern Outpost plus the Breakthrough on every Orc, that might be good enough to kill us, but otherwise we're losing the Leaflurker. That is tough. I guess we're still killing the smaller unit, so we can kill everything next turn if we are surviving. If not, the game is already over. So against aggressive decks, we are a bit too slow. Yeah, that's a well fought. Well done, man. So he has a raiding party in his hand. We're getting a Moonlight Werebat, which is not helping us anymore.
There's nowhere they can
Underworld. Okay, that's another charge unit. Well done, my friend. Aggressive is always right. So, game 2 it is. We are getting another legendary player. This one is playing Mage. And I'm a bit afraid that he is also playing some sort of aggressive mage, the new action mage, for example, with the new yellow card that is just copying every spell, and then you're getting a new minion on the board from the deck. So looks kind of nice here. I guess we're just keeping it. We're going second, so we can just play one of the 3 Magicka stuffs here on the second turn. So let's just keep it. I'm probably just starting with the Skeever Infestation.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings. Hello, hello. And we've got another 3-drop. So otherwise, Brotherhood Slayer would also be pretty good. if we can get a unit here that we can slice, so we're getting the completed contract. Otherwise, with that, I'm definitely starting with the Skeever Infestation. And we get another 3-drop. Holy moly. So Skeever Infestation. And if he's going slower, then this will give us a lot of late game threats. Yeah, no unit for him on turn 3 either.
Give me strength.
So how about we're just stopping Brotherhood Slayer here. So either his hand is super bad or he's playing Control Mage. And if he's playing Control Mage, having a lot of reds here in the deck is super good. There's a Lightning Bolt, he's killing the Brotherhood Slayer. Got the Giant. Let's just push more damage in the face. And we are dropping Moonlight Werebat, which is probably dying to a Firebolt. Because he hasn't played anything early on, so there should be then destruction in his hand. He has played one Lightning Bolt. And I guess there is a Firebolt in his hand. Highly likely.
Be on your guard.
Oh, okay, he's dropping a Camelon Sentinel. Shadow Shift. Oh, we can use that. We can use that. So how about Shadow Shifting, drawing another card, and then maybe Sanctuary Pet on the Camelon Sentinel? How about that? Got the Earthbone Spinner. Okay, an interesting card. On the base, we're draining. He's getting some prophecy there. What could it be? Could be, for example, a Camelon Sentinel. Another one. But then he would just drop that here on the right side. It is the Harpy, which is shackling the Moonlight Werebat. So with the Harpy on the board, we are definitely changing our plan. We are dropping the Sanctuary Pet on the right side. So we are shackling the Harpy. And unfortunately the Skeever on the left is just going down. No help for him. Then we are taking down the Harpy, of course, next turn, because we want to save the Moonlight Werebat. And we also have the option to use some extra Magicka here for the Giant, to give him a creature back in his hand, or to kill a support card. I don't think that our opponent is running any support. So if he's playing Control Mage, there might be, for example, a Mundo Stone. That's an option. But you're not seeing that too often. So the Giant can be used normally here to give him a creature back in his hand. Executing a small red, another execute. Alright, double execute. And we got another Giant. So that is not too helpful. I guess another pet is necessary. And Brotherhood Slayer is coming on the left side. With that, we should be able to take down the Camelon Sentinel. I don't think he has another execute here. Seriously. He has played 2 last turn. That is unlikely. Ah, the Ice Storm. Ice Storm is good. Shadow Shifting. Nothing to do now. Let's just pass. The Elusive. Now that's the target for the Earthbone Spinner here. For sure. Blademaster. Yeah, how about we're using the Earthbone Spinner, getting rid of the effect from the Elusive, so he's not getting that back. We're also dropping the Blademaster. With the Paladin here, he can drain. Whenever he plays an action card, he's getting drain on the Paladin for the turn. And with 6 cards here in his hand, that's a good chance. And that was the card that I definitely don't want to see. That is clearing the whole lane. And we will now use the Giant. Give him back the Paladin. And that will be it. We're keeping the Fighter's Guild Recruit for now. He might drop another Paladin. Nope. That's elusive. So if he's dropping another Paladin, would have just given that back. But that is unfortunately not too great. We're dropping the Fighter's Guild Recruit on the right side. We have the Shadow Shift, so if we need it, we can shift that always onto the other lane. He's now at the 11 Magicka, so Manticore and other big stuff is coming. Fate Weaver. Getting a Prophecy. There is a Knight of the Hour. And right now all the creatures he has on the board is just not good to give him back in hand. I mean, the Knight of the Hour might be the worst one. He's getting 3 life back. But the rest we cannot give him the Fate Weaver. That's another card to draw. The Elusive is another card to draw. So you cannot not do that. And we're not getting any sort of reds here. That's a Jarl. We are not ahead, but we're taking 1 time. We are ahead. So that's what we are doing. Drawing 2 more cards. We're getting Fighter's Guild Recruit. And we're getting the Unstoppable Rage.
You fight well.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you,
Mistakes were
sir.
made.
And let's just drop the Fighter's Guilty Cookie on the left side. No, that will be it. So the elusive should run into that, and he's keeping the Knight of the Hour. The Fate Weaver should run into the other Fighter's Guilty Cookie, so we have a Knight of the Hour on the board and we have the Jarl on the board. Currently there are 7 cards in his hand, which is a lot, just because of the Fate Weaver here and the elusive. So 3 in the face, we're getting another card, Thieves Guilty Cookie. The Pahmar-raht. Yeah, guess what? That's just going down to the Unstoppable Rage. So he's keeping 1 Flameheart on the board. Fireballing. Yeah, we don't care for that. Just giving us another card.
Thank you.
And there is also a Moonlight Werebat. So we could also then just clear everything here, and you see... Oh yeah, that's what we are doing. We're clearing everything. So we can use Unstoppable Rage on the right side, killing everything. Then we can kill the left side as well. And we can use the Shadow Shift here. We're drawing another card. So here we go. That's Garnag, which is kind of nice against the control deck. So we're keeping then the Jarl on the board. We're getting 4 life back here. For now I like the Skewer a bit more. So I'm gonna drop that. We're getting a 2-2 on the left side, on the right side as well. Using the extra magicka that we still have for the Thieves Guilty Cookie. To draw another card. And we're getting Brotherhood Slayer. Alright, so if he has an Ice Storm, he could just kill the board himself. And then we are dropping the Garnag for sure. So that would be the perfect answer for him. Fate Weaver. Looks like he has no Ice Storm. And he's looking for that Gamelon Sentinel. And that's it. Okay, Astrid. Astrid. I guess for now another card to draw is good. Which is another Skeever Infestation. So the reds are getting bigger and bigger. You can push them down to 21 here in the situation. So we are dropping more reds. And what we are also doing is dropping the Garnag here. So he's then getting a maximum of 7 magicka. Which is helping us, but not helping him too much. And the other 2 cards we're not dropping if he has an Ice Storm next turn, if he's drawing that from the top. That's just too dangerous. It would clear most of our units, while he's only using a Fate Weaver, so we are not a friend of that. Here's Javelin, of course, killing the Garnag. He's pushing 3 in the face, but right now our damage output is way higher. There's another Skeever Infestation. So the reds are getting bigger and bigger. If we attack him right now, we have currently 12 damage, so he would get another 3 cards here. That means he's at 8 cards then, so that is a lot. But I guess so. The Fate Weaver is definitely going down. Well, let's try. 3 in the face with some help. This is another Gamelon Sentinel. We can kill that with the Jarl, and that's why we were attacking first with the 3. So that's what's happening. This one's going down. Another 2 in the face. We are also dropping the Skeever Infestation now. Another one. And should we? I guess it's 16. We have currently 13 damage. So yeah, let's try that. Let's try to kill him next turn. It's not very likely. Still hasn't played a single Manticore or stuff like that. But we are trying. Another Dawn Breath. Good for him. Paladin. Paladin is an excellent target for the Giant. Getting the Sanctuary Pet. Let's hit him in the face first. He's down to 9 now. The Giant is coming. Give him back the Paladin into his hand, so he's not draining here. This one is really nice. But again, we cannot drop more stuff on the board right now. He just has so many cards in hand. 8. And still no Manticore inside. There is Manticore killing the Giant, of course. Which means we have 7 damage on the right side. And we have another Skeever Infestation. So there is a value from the Skeever. Against control, there is decent value. We're now just hitting him for 7 more on the face. He's getting some help, which is... What can it be? He has played all the Gamelon Sentinel. He has played most of the Piercing Javelins. So there's still one. Alright, let's drop the Sanctuary Pet here to shaggle the Manticore, and we're also dropping the next Skeever Infestation, which is now giving its 5/5. So it's just getting bigger and bigger. The Astrid, we are keeping that for now. Let's just keep it. He has 7 cards in his hand. So the worst would be, let's say, if he's dropping another Manticore. You can kill, for example, the 5/5 here. But then we are just killing the Manticore on the left and hitting him in the face. So that should work out decently. If he's going for another Ice Storm, we are still keeping the Skewers here. And he would lose the Manticore and we can just go for the face, probably. Let's end the turn. It's looking good. He would need to kill especially the lethal creature here. And he would also need to kill everything on the right side. There's Iron. And with Iron he's getting Firebolt. Okay, with the Firebolt he can take care of the Sanctuary Pet. Still having 7 Magicka, because with Iron every spell is costing 1 less. Knight of the Hour, he's getting 3 life back, which is not good enough. He's at 5. And there is a conceit. So that was working decently. And what we have learned so far for today was that aggressive decks are not really your bread and butter for the deck. You want to have the slower decks against that. The Skewers are working really good, but unfortunately right now the meta is kinda aggressive. Everyone is playing some sort of aggressive archer, aggressive warriors or ramp warriors, but these are also very aggressive with the unstoppable rage. You can just kill everything, and then the Skewers are not that great. Or of course some sort of other mid-range stuff that's just going face all the time. Or just like the Crusader in the first game, which was very aggressive. So anyway, you might try the deck out for yourself. My opinion, the normal archer or the combo archer with the Child of a Scene is a bit strong at the moment. So I'm not sure if you really want to drop in some Skewers against control decks. If the meta is shifting to control, you can definitely drop in the Skewers, and these are hitting control so hard, so they will have a hard time against that. Anyway guys, that's the video for today. The episode is over. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button, and I will see you then in the next video for the Elder Scrolls Legends. See you soon guys, have a good night and bye bye.